Kamusta everyone? Hunter Strike is an absolutely insane item for XBorg, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why. If you've been living under a rock for the past few mlbb patches, let me catch you up. Hunter Strike now grants a crazy 50% movement speed boost for 3 seconds every time you damage a hero or creep, and for XBorg, this is a game changer thanks to his fire missiles constantly triggering the effect. So let's jump in and put this beast of an item to the test. Alright, the match is starting, and for this Hunter Strike build, I'm going all in on max cooldown, pairing it with Sky Piercer to secure those crucial kills. Now, I am sacrificing some defense for this setup, but I'm betting that the extra movement speed from Hunter Strike will give us the edge we need and maybe even frustrate the enemies in the process. Hopefully they won't focus me too hard, so to play it safe, I decided to pick the XP lane as our role. Let's see how this build plays out. And right now we're up against Alpha, a matchup that I think is pretty manageable. With XBorg's fire missiles, we can constantly poke him, chip away at his HP, and slowly force him out of the lane. If we play this right, we can secure an early level advantage and take control of the lane. Let's put the pressure on and see how he handles it. After constantly harassing Alpha with our fire missiles, we've successfully forced him to retreat under his tower. With that, I made the call to go deep and cut the lane, setting myself up for a potential rotation if needed. And it turned out to be the perfect move. Alpha isn't reacting and there's no enemy roam in sight. But then, I spotted a game-changing opportunity, one that could completely turn the tides in our favor. And this is what happened. That was a clutch play. We successfully took down their jungler and roam, but unfortunately the enemy mage managed to take us out in the end. Still, that was a solid trade. Our jungler now has more space to farm, stacking up gold and XP without pressure. With this advantage, let's lock down our lane and get ready for the upcoming turtle fight. Time to set up for the next big play. We successfully secured the turtle without any contest from the enemy. Huge win for us. As we hold down our lane and pass the 3-minute mark, we finally completed our War Axe. This is a massive power spike, giving us an even bigger edge over Alpha. With this, I started playing more aggressively, looking to pressure him even harder. But then, I didn't expect him to make such a bold move. It was a close fight between me and Alpha, and with my range advantage, I was winning the trade. I was eager to finish him off, but my cooldowns didn't reset in time, allowing him to slip away. After that, I shifted my focus to pushing the lane and chipping some gold off the enemy turret, knowing my Firaga armor was about to come back online. As I positioned myself in the bush, I caught sight of Cyclops sneaking around, clearly plotting to take me down. Reacting fast, I retreated under our turret for safety. But instead of backing off completely, I made a bold decision to stand my ground and defend, despite the enemy mage lurking nearby. And that choice led to something incredible. We managed to take down Cyclops, and with the help of our jungler, we finally eliminated Alpha as well. With this momentum, it was clear we had to take down their turret while we had the advantage. Unfortunately, the enemy jungler showed up trying to harass me, and without my Firaga armor, I had no choice but to play it safe and recall back to base. Now, with our cooldown boots and War Axe fully built, it's time for the most awaited power spike, Hunter Strike. Back in the bottom lane, another clash with Alpha broke out. He quickly shredded my Firaga armor, and for a moment, it looked bad. But somehow, I managed to survive, holding the lane while Alpha backed off like the coward he was. After clearing the waves and grabbing some jungle creeps to restore my Firaga armor, I noticed a fight breaking out near the riverside, close to mid lane. Without hesitation, I rushed in to back up my team, feeling confident and ready to turn the tide. But that confidence got the best of me. I made a grave mistake. And that mistake turned into a huge problem. I got absolutely smashed. With no teammates nearby to back me up, that was a terrible decision on my part. If only I had zoned them out instead of diving in, I could have survived. Lesson learned? I can't let this tilt me. Time to reset and focus. I returned to defending the bottom lane, and by the 7-minute mark, I finally completed Hunter Strike. This is huge. Now I can spam fire missiles and quickly reposition with the movement speed boost. Shortly after, another skirmish broke out in mid. This time I played it smarter. I didn't rush in or soak unnecessary damage. Instead, I stayed in the background, being as annoying as possible with constant poke. And with our team's coordination, the enemy started crumbling under the pressure. At this point, it looked like we had broken them mentally. After that, I set my sights on the inner bottom turret, looking to push our lead even further. But just as I started chipping it down, enemy heroes began swarming in. Instead of backing off, I stood my ground and focused on zoning them out. And this is where Hunter Strike truly shined. With the insane movement speed boost, I felt like the wind, spamming fire missiles, weaving in and out, and relentlessly annoying the enemy team. It played out like this. That was absolutely insane. I managed to dodge Gatotkacha's ultimate thanks to the movement speed boost, and just when I needed it most, Sky Piercer came in clutch. Against all odds, we took down 4 of them with just 2 of our team members traded. That had to be a massive blow to their morale. I'm pretty sure we've got this one in the bag. Wasting no time, I used this advantage to push the bottom inner turret. The enemy quickly responded, but it was already too late. I started noticing their lack of coordination, aimlessly targeting whoever got too close, completely out of sync. And that's when I embraced my role, becoming the ultimate spammer, the most annoying XBorg on the map. We cleaned up 3 more enemies, losing only 1 in the process. At this point, they were falling apart, and we were in complete control. With our momentum at its peak, we immediately secured the Lord. This was it, the final stretch of the game. As the Lord marched down the top lane, I made a strategic call to push the bottom lane, adding extra pressure on the enemy team. This would serve as both a distraction and an insurance plan in case they somehow defended against the Lord. While I was busy chipping away at the bottom base turret, I suddenly realized the entire enemy team was already wiped out. Without hesitation, I pivoted toward the enemy base, but my teammates were lightning fast. Before I could even get there, they had already demolished the base. And just like that, it's a win for us. GG! And there you have it, guys. The insane potential of Hunter Strike on XBorg. Honestly, this was more of an experimental build since I usually go for a tankier route, like building Guardian Helmet. But this just goes to show how flexible XBorg can be. If you enjoyed this and want to learn more about XBorg, I've got a couple of videos that you might find helpful. Check them out in the description below. Speaking of experiments, I have another unexpected XBorg build in the works. This one item is absolutely crazy, but I'm also considering doing a first impression video on the upcoming hero, Kalia. So, let me know. If you want to see the crazy item build, drop a geeky emoji in the comments. But if you'd rather see a hero impression video, comment a cool glasses emoji instead. Also, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the Hunter Strike build? Let's discuss in the comments. Alright, that's it for this one. See you in the next video.